Let's get it. Let's go. Nah, I get out.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Bankers Life Fieldhouse, tonight it's the Indiana Pacers getting set to match up with the Toronto Raptors. Oladipo to Evans. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Pacers control to Evans. That's
Oh,
it.
my
Last
Lord.
touch by Tyreek Evans.
Welcome to
For
the
the
stream.
Raptors right now, it's twofold. Not just winning with Kawhi, but trying to keep Kawhi.
I think Toronto has to look at this as a one-year lease. You have to get as much out of Kawhi as you can. The goal is to win a championship, and the goal is to win one now.
Long Island zone. Danny Green with the 3.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Evans. Here comes the screen. Evans to Oladipo. Fires the 3. Won't go down.
It's bullshit.
Lowry into the front court. His team up by 1. To Ibaka. Off the assist.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
It's Indiana basketball. Here comes the screen. Evans.
No one, man.
Ibaka up to block the shot.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Turner. Not that time. Oh, Miles Turner. Missed his first. That one goes.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Lowry into the front court. Leads just a point.
Oh, that's all.
Almost. Unlucky bounce. Evans driving to the basket, but his shot won't go.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilize it a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Knocked loose. Pacers have it. Tyreek Evans to the basket.
And for all the people out there that thought Tyreek Evans' career was on the decline, he proved you wrong. He only went out there and averaged better than 19 points per game, the most since his rookie season.
Leonard to Ibaka. Over to the right side. To Ibaka.
Fuck, what are you
Here's a chance from
doing?
long
Bob
range.
Donovich?
Can't connect.
I see. Oh, let's go.
Short jumper off the mark. To Evans.
I gotta go all the Oh, good block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
They get it back. 2 to shoot. Oladipo can't go down.
Let's go.
Smothering defense. On the follow. Way to stay with it. Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Toronto has the basketball. Can't get past the defender. Leonard. Oh, the Pacers come away with the steal. To Young.
Wow.
Steal as the Raptors have it. Fred VanVleet to Leonard. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Leonard. Off the mark. To Young.
Come on, man. That's contact.
Go.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Oladipo. Going along beyond the arc. That's how you defend.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Leonard. Pacers secure the rebound.
Let's go, Thaddeus.
And he'll go to the foul line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Thaddeus Young, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 67%. Knocks down the first. So he hits the first, misses the second. From 18 feet, at the buzzer, it's good to beat the buzzer. He got it off just in time. So count the basket, and they're back within 1 quarter in the books. This has the potential to be a good one.
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they want to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
To Ibaka. Serge Ibaka. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
Oladipo to Turner.
Let's go.
Good look that time, but off the mark. To Turner. Scores from the post.
Woo! Did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Toronto with the basketball. Leonard to VanVleet. Surveys the floor. The drive right to the basket. Fred VanVleet. Pacers secure the rebound to Oladipo. 4-3. They were all over Oladipo. Missed the shot.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To VanVleet. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Young.
That's the M1.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And I get it. I know why Indiana fans love Thaddeus Young. He's that guy that just shows up to work every day and is going to outwork you, outgrind you. They don't make players like that anymore.
Leonard to Ibaka. Shot clock violation.
That's that defense. Mock up.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
My foul, bro.
Plenty
God
of
damn.
contact. The shot no good. Kyle Lowry with the rock to Leonard. Lowry gets it in the left corner. Pascal Siakam to Leonard. Not that time.
I know he was absolutely shocked he was so open. I know we were shocked he was open. You got to make those.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Mismatch. 2 minutes left in the second quarter.
Lowry to Danny Green. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Gets to the basket and scores.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Oladipo to Turner with a drop step.
Let's go.
Oh, Miles Turner. 3 for 6 now.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Pascal Siakam.
What is he doing?
Leonard to Lowry. Oh, the pass stolen by Indiana.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Beyond the arc for 3. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Oh, they called the foul.
A simple touch foul.
New blood coming in for both sides. Lowry. Oh, the Pacers come away with the steal. That pass taken away by Toronto. Danny Green to Leonard. Oh, he had him there for a second. Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. To Oladipo. Short jumper won't go down. That misses with a second to go. Time expires to end the first half. The Pacers have the lead.
What's good with the chat? And I'm back because these niggas is whack. And you know I keep the strap. Click, clack, black. Making faces black.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Lowry with it. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Deep right corner. Curling inside. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Evans.
Hey!
Oladipo with the slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
That was bad.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Lowry to Ibaka for 3.
I
You
see
can
how
see
you play.
Serge
Set that
salivate.
down.
Wide open, he drills it.
Today's league just throws that old school stuff out of the window. Why have twos when you can shoot threes, even on fast breaks? Guys spread out towards the three-point line instead of laying the ball easy at the rim.
To Leonard. To Danny Green. Ibaka. Leonard. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Across the timeline, it's Lowry. The margin standing now at 7. Danny Green to Ibaka. From long range.
That foul.
Danny Green is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 81% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Knocks down the second free throw.
Oh, yeah.
3 for 3. Nice. Pacers with the possession. Probing the defense. Victor Oladipo knocks down the 3.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
Oladipo, not that time. To Leonard. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
And Jay, they call the foul.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Oladipo. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Fires the 3. Darren Collison. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Ibaka. The shot.
Whoa! Get that out of here!
Message sent, Jay. Time for
Stop
some
it.
new personnel into the game.
Know what it is.
Number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
He was hacked. They let it go.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Collison. Lets it fly from long range. Drains it.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Darren Collison rocking the rim.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass.
Oh,
that's
wow.
how you work together as teammates.
That's
why I
off of Leonard,
expected that,
out of
though.
bounds. Has a chance?
Right there.
Yes. When this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to
It's
go
my
even harder on
superhero
the
match
defensive
right
end.
here. I'm Splash Man.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
Hey, lock up.
Fred VanVleet
I mean, you're not bad. You're just not fucking with me.
won't go. To Collison.
Oh,
Down to Young.
let me get that. I get the N1? Oh, let me
Second
get
effort.
that. N1.
Raptors have the rebound.
Straight
Fred VanVleet to Danny Green.
Let me get that.
Knocked loose. Pacers come up with it.
Fuck it. All the way. And one.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Pull my damn
Remember
charger.
Dale out of
Let's
something at the
go.
last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that
That's you,
man's
nigga.
land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Fred VanVleet.
Oh, come on,
Pascal
man.
Siakam, strong finish. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive
Oh,
rhythm.
Sabonis can shoot. I
Fires the
forgot. He sure had a green, too.
Here's a chance from long range. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Oh, I'll take that. And one.
The screen sets him up for 2. The feed stolen away.
Let's
Deep
go.
3 at the buzzer. 3 quarters down with
It's
the
light work,
Pacers
man.
way out in front.
It's light work, bro. Little bro.
So the Pacers with the basketball to start the fourth quarter. And if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the third quarter. They
Oh,
were looking to put
that
this game
one.
out of reach, and they've come out close to doing that.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Lowry to Leonard. Sizing up the defense. Leonard to Danny Green.
Give me that.
Pacers have it.
Can the offense just run some clock here? I've seen enough.
Let me get that.
And it's Leonard there to clear the rebound. Lowry into the front court. Down by 15. To Leonard. Why
Get shit up out of
even
here.
try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield
What?
wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Oh, he quit. That boy quit.
We welcome you to downtown Houston. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, you think of the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Yao Ming. Yes, things are bigger in Texas.
And I tell you, Ed, the energy in this building is scintillating. The Red Rowdies are out, and they're about to make a difference.
And they're ready for liftoff right now from Toyota Center. Jay, we talk about it all the time. The coaches in this league, who best puts their players in a position to shine? And now I give you Quinn Snyder.
I remember Quinn Snyder, after an ugly loss to Atlanta last year, really made some changes to their system. And here's the thing I love about Quinn Snyder. He recruited me when I was 15 and 16 years old. He was an assistant coach at Duke. The way he spoke to me really got me to buy in. He taught me that it was about being part of something bigger than yourself. And when you buy into what Quinn Snyder preaches, that's how you end up beating OKC in the first round NBA playoffs.
Mitchell here against Harden. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Donovan Mitchell. It's Harden. Brings the ball up. Going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Harden. Here comes the screen. And throws it down.
Thank you.
It looks
Somebody
like he's
actually
using
know
his
how
ball
to fucking
handler
play
to feel the
basketball.
game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Ball into the front court. Leads a bucket. Harden. James Harden. 3 for 4. Good start. Can only imagine how frustrating that is to stop.
It's beyond an arduous task for the defender. I'm getting frustrated even talking about it. Let me tell you 2 reasons why. Number 1, he's been top 5 in the league since the 2012-13 season in free throws attempted per game. That's pretty impressive. Will make any defender hesitant. And number 2, whenever the league implements a rule about you, called the Harden rule, for his knack for drawing cheap fouls, that's going to make any defender have a difficult time guarding Mr. Harden.
Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation. The way he gets to the line, you have to respect every part of his game.
He is an occupational hazard for referees. He's the MVP of drawing fouls. He constantly baits the defender, which makes the defender's hands drop, which allows James Harden to drop buckets on him.
James Harden. He's now 5 for 6.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3. Pick your poison.
To Harden.
Not gonna do this.
Won't go. He needs some luck on his side, given how they're defending.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
And hits the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. To P.J. Tucker.
Ed, you ready for another fun fact about the Houston Rockets?
Let's do it.
Okay, the team was established in 1967 and was given the name the Rockets because San Diego was the home to many space-age manufacturers. When the team eventually moved to Houston, the name still fit, giving Houston's association with NASA.
Wow, so Houston, we have a problem? All of that associated with space? Who knew?
Are you saying that because Carmelo Anthony's in town?
No, Apollo 13.
Oh, okay.
Harden to Paul. Harden to P.J. Tucker. Fires the three, cleans it up. Offensive board. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Threes and layups. That's what the Rockets do. They're not a team that settles for mid-range shots. And that's a good job of getting to the rim and racking.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Utah ball, and they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
A simple touch foul.
First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. Knight into the front court. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Rubio into the front court. They can get a 2-for-1 if they play this right. Knight into the front court. His team on top by 8. Knocked loose. Here's Rubio into the front court. Looking to make something happen. And that's rebounded by Rivers. Rockets have the ball. Nothing going here on that drive. So the Rockets with the lead after one at Toyota Center. Jay and I back with more sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Paul across the timeline. It's an 8-point lead.
Oh, denied! As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Fires the three, and the rebound taken in by the Rockets. Paul with it up top. He'll run the offense. Has a look. No good. No daylight. Great defense. Gets it in the right corner. Grayson Allen. Deep left corner. Down low Crowder. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Paul into the front court. Up by 6. Not that time. Oh, you can sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that. That was nice.
It's Paul for two. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. To Allen. Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go. Houston takes over. Nothing going here on that drive. To Rivers. He's looking for that touch. To Gobert. Knocked loose. Rockets have the steal.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
And counted at the rim.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you assume you make a... You know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting to kick out three.
Now whistle and a timeout for Utah. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Mitchell with the basketball. Down 5 to Joe Ingles. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
There's only so many times you can hide from the truth. That was horrific defense. Just got to get it back on the next possession.
Harden. Rebound comes to Mitchell. To Favors. Beyond the arc for 3. That out of his range and no good. That's out. Last touch by Rudy Gobert. To Harden. Rockets with 4 to shoot. The jumper's off the mark. Mitchell on the drive, but he can't finish. It's in the hands of Harden. 4-3. Gobert with the rebound. To Favors. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
James Harden fires for 2. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Harden with the basketball. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Here's a chance from long range and knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that 3-point shot than one instead from 22 feet. Mitchell against Chris Paul. Sometimes it looks like he's not locked in, but think otherwise.
Let's be honest. Sometimes he is not locked in when the ball isn't in his hands. But do you need James Harden to be locked in 100% of the time? No, you need him to be locked in 95% when he has the ball in his hands. That's when something spectacular is going to happen offensively for your team.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Oh, good defense by the Jazz as they come away with the steal. To Favors. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Harden. That's off the side of the rim, short. To Favors. Slam dunk, Derek Favors.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
It's Rockets ball. Paul. A pass taken away by the Rockets. And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Deep three at the buzzer. Goes down. A three at the buzzer. How about that end to the first half as they take the lead to the locker room. First half in the books with the Rockets in front. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Now Paul with the basketball. Leads 3. Chris Paul. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5. There's a sixth sense there that you just can't teach.
If you're a player on the same team with CP3, you should be taking that point guard out to dinner every single night. There's something to be said about a guard that makes the game way easier for you to be even more of an efficient offensive player.
Harden knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's Jazz ball. Rubio here against Harden. Oh, bad
Why?
pass as the Rockets come away with it.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
James Harden trying to cash in. The shot almost. The follow won't go either. Harden shoots. Another chance. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Mitchell with it up top. The margin standing now at 7. The drive right to the basket. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Chance for Paul. And the rebound taken by the big Frenchman, Gobert. Great dish to set it up. Cruises inside for 2.
For any fans out there that thought Donovan Mitchell didn't put any stock into the fact that he was not the Rookie of the Year, you are wrong. Donovan Mitchell was that type of guy that uses everything in his power to fuel him to be the best on the court each and every day. If that was a campaign he built with Adidas, rookie question mark, it doesn't matter. That perceived failure is something that will only make this kid better tomorrow.
Paul. Oh, not a good pass there as it's stolen by Utah.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The
What the
intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Ah, rocking the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
James Harden.
We'll go get that.
Wide open look, won't go. Here's Rubio up top. His guys down 3. To Gobert. For 3. And Tucker with the rebound. Harden. Oh, that's how it's done. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Block shot.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Out of bounds the call off P.J.
I
Tucker.
don't understand what type of fucking shot
Mixing
that
things
was.
up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Mitchell buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Screen coming. Paul. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep
Come on,
doing what
Rudy.
you're doing with that superior confidence.
With the rock, it's Chris Paul. Nothing going here on that drive. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Rubio into the front court. Final minute to play in this third quarter. Ricky Rubio. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of them.
Flushes down the slam.
Harden and Capella run the two-man game as well as anybody. If you collapse on Harden, a lot of times Capella can roll, knock down that mid-range, but it does help when you surround these two guys with great shooters on the perimeter.
Paul into the front court. His guys can get a 2 for 1 if they time this out. Here comes the screen.
Hey, watch this screen left. Hey, double screen.
Paul. Oh, good defense by the Jazz as they come away with it. Flushes down the slam. Jay, let's see
fucking
if
play
that's
with
a
me, bro.
sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the
Don't
first
play
3
with me.
quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Eat them, my
Big 3
nigga.
at the buzzer. That'll do it. Third quarter complete. The Rockets with the lead. It's Utah basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. We've got a one-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money. Down the stretch, it's game time.
Shot for James Harden. The screen sets him up for 2.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
Mitchell against Harden. Goes to the right side. The Jazz with 4 on the shot clock. Turn around, it's good.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Harden with it up top. His guys now trailing by a point. Can't connect from in close. To Rubio. Ricky Rubio. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Used to
That's
hear
how
all
to be
these
flashy
coaches
and
talk
just
about,
play
we need
basketball,
players to
man.
run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
No.
Now a steal as the Rockets have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Harden. From long range.
That
He's
shit
been
is fucking
dialed in
sad,
from long
bro. They
distance.
gotta
That's
fucking
now
stop
5
that shit.
threes for the game.
Nothing more
One
painful than the
gas.
next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he
Don't
got
even play
15
defense,
points
bro.
off 3-point shots.
And stuffs it home.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Harden. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Mitchell. And it's good.
And in today's game, you have to make
What's
shots
wrong
like
with
that.
you, bro?
Nice work,
You serious right now,
We get
nigga?
a whistle and a timeout for Houston. That's their
What
first.
you think I
of the
suck
final
or something,
3
bro?
minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining.
Shit
You're
is
going to see
crazy.
the best players make in-game adjustments on the fly. The intellect of some of these superstars is off the charts. Your ability
Let's
to
set the lotion
adapt
on that bitch
and move
ass.
forward as quickly as possible in the most efficient manner will determine whether you win this game or not.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Now it's Harden at the controls. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Mitchell with the basketball. 2-point advantage.
Eat them. Eat them,
And I don't know
nigga.
why the defense continues to help on guys
Eat
that
them.
drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Take that too.
They get it down to Tucker. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Mitchell with it up top. Up by 3. Knocked loose. Ball across the timeline. Looking to make something happen.
He desperate right now.
Goes to the left side.
Oh my God! Look how he playing, y'all. Look how he
Shot clock's
playing.
at
Desperate as
5.
fuck.
Down to 4. Harden. Add another one to
crazy.
his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Mitchell against Chris Paul.
Where the fuck is he
Fires the
going?
3. Buries the wide open 3.
Where the fuck
That's
is he
too
going?
easy.
And
You
watching
running
all these
around in
great
circles,
shooters on the
nigga.
floor,
I'm crossing your
it
dumb
almost
ass the fuck up.
mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion, the backspin. It
You
gives
just
up
running
the
around in
feel that the
circles,
ball's
holding
going
the
in
step
every
back,
time.
bro.
Harden.
Look at you.
Couldn't
Look
leave
at
it
you.
Off James Harden.
Nigga, look at you. Sorry ass bitch.
Mitchell with the basketball. He'll run the offense.
Get him the fuck out of
Three.
here.
Oh, he's been on target from
Get him the
downtown,
fuck outta
Jay.
here.
He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
Harden.
Get him the fuck out of here.
Great
He
defense,
nervous.
forcing the miss.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there.
Get him the fuck out of here,
Utilizing their bench,
N1.
keeping fresh
Come
legs
on,
on that
man.
shooter
Come on.
consistently throughout the course of the game.
Harden in possession. The
What
deficit
we on that
is
dirty
6.
ass shit?
Lets it fly from long range.
Damn, why you spamming, bro?
Utah
Chill.
with the possession. Knocked loose. That one
Chill, baby,
off a rocket.
chill.
It'll stay with Utah.
Chill.
Time for some new personnel into the game.
Chill. I never seen you in such a rush. You was crossing me up, whooping my ass all day, taking your time.
Mitchell.
Put this nigga in a bag.
Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it
We're
wasn't
right
the
there.
D. It was more in his own
Right
head.
there, my nigga. Predictable.
And a whistle.
For any fans out there that thought Donovan Mitchell didn't put any stock into the fact that he was not the rookie of the year,
Bye-bye.
you are wrong. Donovan Mitchell is that type of guy that uses everything in his power to fuel him to be the best on the court each and every day. That was a campaign he built with Adidas, rookie question mark. It doesn't matter.
Bye.
That
See you
perceived
later.
failure is something that will
See you
only make this
later.
kid better tomorrow.
It's the Jazz who come away with the victory.
See you later.
As they win this one by 3.
GG.
That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen.
Alright, stream. That's how you remain calm under pressure and still pull out the W. You know what I'm saying?
As we say, so long, everyone.
What you want me to do? You know, spamming all the step backs, James Harden. Fuck that bitch ass.